Hold up, did Zeiss just quietly drop the biggest camera bombshell of 2025? The legendary German optics giant is rumored to be making a massive comeback with the ZX II. And if these leaks are true, we're looking at a potential game changer that could shake up the entire full-frame market. We're talking 50 megapixels, 8K video, and technology that puts it head-to-head with cameras costing twice as much. Today, we're diving deep into everything we know about the rumored Zeiss ZX II, from the leaked specs that have photographers buzzing to the price point that could make or break this comeback story. If you're passionate about cutting-edge camera tech and want to stay ahead of the rumors before they become reality, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell, because this is the kind of insider breakdown you won't want to miss. Let's start with the heart of this beast, the sensor. The ZX II is rumored to pack a massive 50-megapixel full-frame sensor, and that's a huge leap from the original ZX-I's 37 megapixels. We're talking about the same league as professional workhorses like the Sony A7 RV and Canon R5. This isn't just about bigger numbers. 50 megapixels means incredible detail retention, massive cropping flexibility, and dynamic range that could rival medium-format cameras. When you combine that resolution with Zeiss's legendary glass, you're looking at image quality that could make landscape and studio photographers forget about everything else on the market. Here's where things get really interesting. Remember how the original ZX-I struggled with autofocus? Well, Zeiss apparently learned their lesson. The ZX II is rumored to feature a completely redesigned hybrid autofocus system with both phase and contrast detection. We're talking real-time IAF for humans and animals, lightning-fast subject tracking, and the kind of focus accuracy that could make portrait and wildlife photographers take notice. This is a massive upgrade from the ZX-I's sluggish performance. And if these rumors are true, Zeiss might have just solved their biggest weakness while keeping their biggest strength, that incredible lens sharpness. But here's the plot twist nobody saw coming: video specs that sound almost too good to be true. The ZX II is rumored to shoot 8K at 30 frames per second and 4K at a blistering 120 frames per second. Think about that for a second. We're talking about cinema-level slow-motion capabilities in a compact, full-frame body. Given Zeiss's legendary reputation in the cinema world, this could be their play for the content creator market. The big question is heat management and codec efficiency, because these specs on paper sound incredible, but the real-world performance will make or break this feature set. One of the ZX-I's biggest complaints was that painfully slow Android-based operating system. Good news, Zeiss might be ditching that entirely. The ZX II is rumored to feature a next-generation image processor with a completely custom operating system focused on speed and stability. We're talking faster image rendering, high-speed burst capabilities, and a user interface that actually responds when you touch it. This addresses one of the most frustrating aspects of the original camera and shows that Zeiss is serious about creating a professional tool, not just a tech experiment. The display is getting a big upgrade with a rumored 4-inch high-resolution, ultra-bright touchscreen that improves sunlight visibility and supports multi-touch controls. Zeiss is refining its smartphone-inspired design with a simpler, creativity-focused interface. Expect a sleeker ZX-I design with better ergonomics, textured grip, improved physical controls, and possibly a detachable electronic viewfinder for versatility. Storage gets a complete overhaul. Gone is the fixed internal SSD that limited the ZX-I. The ZX-II is expected to feature dual card slots, likely CF Express Type A and UHS-II SD cards for maximum flexibility and professional workflow integration. Connectivity jumps into the modern era with Wi-Fi 6E for lightning-fast wireless transfers, Bluetooth 5.3 for seamless device pairing, and USB-C 3.2 Gen 2 for high-speed data transfer and external recording capabilities. This is the kind of connectivity suite that professionals demand, and the ZX-I simply couldn't deliver. With all these upgraded specs, battery life becomes crucial. Zeiss might be switching to a larger capacity cell or potentially adopting the popular Sony NP FC100 battery system for better endurance and wider compatibility. Improved thermal management is rumored to be a major focus. ensuring the camera can handle those intensive 8K recording sessions without overheating. The build quality should maintain that premium German engineering feel while incorporating lessons learned from the ZX-I's real-world usage. Now for the big question, price. The ZX-II is rumored to land somewhere between $4,000 and $5,000, putting it in direct competition with the Leica Q3 and high-end Sony full-frame models. At that price point, it's not trying to be affordable, it's trying to be the best. The question is whether these rumored features justify the premium pricing when you can get established cameras with proven track records for similar money. Zeiss is betting that their optical reputation combined with these cutting-edge features will be worth the investment for professionals and enthusiasts who demand the absolute best. Timing-wise, product registrations, patent leaks, and consistent industry chatter are all pointing toward a possible Q4 2025 launch window. This timing would make sense for Zeiss strategically, as it would allow them to announce the camera either at a major international photography expo, where it could capture worldwide attention, or through an exclusive, highly controlled online reveal designed to build maximum hype. Placing the launch toward the end of 2025 would align perfectly with the holiday shopping season, giving the company an opportunity to capitalize on the surge of consumer interest while also positioning the ZX-II as one of the most talked-about premium releases going into 2026. It would also provide Zeiss with enough breathing room to finalize production schedules, iron out any last-minute manufacturing challenges, and ensure that the supply chain is ready to meet the initial wave of demand. Still, nothing is officially locked in. As history has shown with countless other brands, camera release dates are often fluid, shifting at the last moment due to global supply chain disruptions, changes in component availability, or even strategic market considerations. In other words, while the timing looks promising, fans should remain cautious and expect potential delays. Now here's the real bottom line. If even half of the rumors surrounding this camera prove accurate, the Zeiss ZX-II could easily become one of the most significant and talked-about camera launches of 2026. The rumored 50-megapixel sensor alone puts it into a category where it competes directly with the very best in the industry, while its professional-grade video capabilities could make it a strong contender for both filmmakers and hybrid shooters. Add in Zeiss's legendary reputation for producing world-class optics, and you start to see why the excitement is building. This isn't just about specs on paper. It's about whether Zeiss can deliver a product that meets the high expectations of both photographers and videographers who demand excellence. Of course, several critical questions still remain. How will it perform in real-world conditions, particularly in challenging low-light environments? Will the software and user interface be intuitive, stable, and competitive with established players like Sony, Canon, and Nikon? And perhaps most importantly, can Zeiss actually deliver on these ambitious promises without overextending themselves in a fiercely competitive market? These are the uncertainties that keep the rumors exciting yet grounded in caution. So what do you think? Are the rumored specs enough to make you seriously consider the ZX-II? Or do you remain skeptical about whether Zeiss can truly execute this vision? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if this breakdown gave you more clarity on what to expect from the ZX-II, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth analysis on the latest camera tech. Your engagement not only helps the channel grow, but also ensures you never miss out on the next big development. I'll catch you in the next one.